back with a second haul. I just received a box from a member of the scrapyard who I bought a big medium priority box full of chipboard albums, and it was a great deal because it was like $18 or $20 including shipping. I want to share with you everything that I got. It was a great deal. Thanks, Carrie. This is a Seven Gypsies handbag book, and it makes a cute little Percy type handbag. I think I might take this to crop with me on Wednesday afternoon because I have my nieces with me, and I think that the older one will love doing this. This one had a retail on it for $15.99, so that was worth the cost alone. I got two of these Seven Gypsies albums, and I love them because they're great for art journaling. They have the manila pages. They have a very heavy book cover. They're ring bound or wire ring bound, which is fantastic. So I've got one that has the rings on the left side, and I have ones that have rings on the left side or the top. Actually, you could put them either way. So I'm excited to have those. They're about 5 by 7 in size. And then I got this one. This one is from Paper Salon, and it's a chipbook. It's 8 by 8, has 10 blank pages in it, and this one was $8.49 each. I know those Seven Gypsy ones are $7 at the store, but this one has nice, if you can maybe hear, heavy manila pages, like the kind that the file folders that you use for office supply. They're very sturdy, so this is going to make a really cool art journal. I love Melissa Francis. She made some really cute arrow, house, heart, star albums. In fact, I did Riley's adoption one in one of the half circle ones, but I like these star ones. I made a 4th of July album out of one of these, so this was a little bonus. And this one, I remember when I bought them, they were like $10. There was a bunch of Mayor Road stuff in this too. This Mayor Road chipboard house. This is basically the reason that I bought this lot. I wanted this house album so bad. This one was, you can see it says $5.49 on it. I have a bunch of the little chipboard ones that are the tinier ones that are about this big, maybe ATC size that I bought. So I was really excited to get these in the mail today too. And it's got, the window cutouts on the front so I can put something in behind it. It's got a lot of pages too. It's got like 8 to 10 pages. 8 pages. And it's about 7 inches wide, 4 inches tall. Another Mayo Road coming up is the Princess Crown. This is good. I think that this will be great for my nieces too. It's a 6 by 9 album, and there's 8 pages in it, but for my niece's purposes, since there's 2 of them, and the little one likes to do everything that the big one does, it'll be easy to split this album in half and give them each 4 pages, and then they can decorate it or paint it however they want. My niece Lucy loves to paint stuff. Morgan, she's more of an art journal-y type and a card maker. So, and Lucy likes to do her projects where she's painting everything. And also in this box was a Mayo Road crown coaster. It's a sheer acrylic album. Maybe I'll slip a page or 2 in of this into their book, and it's got the little holes in the top too. It's got its little chain in a different spot, but it won't matter because there's a hole here. You can put the hole in here. There's an Art Blanche board book. This book, actually it's a composition book. It's really hard on the outside. It's 5 inches by 8 inches, and it's full of the white cold press white paper, smooth, which is great for art journaling. The binding isn't art journaling friendly, but whenever I do art journaling on pages like this where it's going to be expanding, the thickness of the book, it often breaks the binding, and then I just take my drill or have my husband drill holes in this, in the side where the binding was. There's also a large basic gray pint size album that's 12 by 6, and this is going to be a fun album. This one was $9 at one time. And I can go, I haven't done an album vertical. That's vertical, yeah. I haven't done an album vertical for a long time, so this might end up being a vertical album. I don't know. There was this interesting thing. This will probably go to Morgan. Morgan loves to do like altered art projects that she can put in her room. And she's starting a new school this fall, so she might find good use for it. But it's made by Seven Gypsies, and it's got easel on the back so that you can stand it up like this. And it has a glass cover and a little label that she can put whatever it is. And the nice thing is, she, you know, it does clamp. She can change it out as often as she likes. Love these. I'll have to do some sort of mini class on these. This is like a little, it's Seven Gypsies. They're naked wire O style albums, and they're hard book board with those manila pages in between, and I love them. They're tiny. They're about 3 inches by 6 inches, and they'll go far. They'll be really cool little art journals. This would be a good book to teach the beginnings of art journaling, where you get to demo samples. For example, when I teach my classes in like a scrapbook type of setting or like a class, there's always an end goal in sight, like a project that we're working on, where I'll teach them different art journaling techniques using misting, different ways to use dry paint, Inca golds, markers, all that kind of stuff. There's always an end goal, so it's not like an exploration. When I teach art journaling for like the artworks or at the CIA, then it's more of an exploration where they get a lot of raw materials and a lot of supplies and a lot of paints, and then they just kind of, you know, test and sample what the supplies, the paints, the mists, different techniques, resists, masking, all that kind of stuff. This type of book would be awesome for those samples, to try out different products, because there's so many pages, it's small, you don't feel like you've wasted a whole entire class doing a ton of, you know, a big book for samples. So these little Seven Gypsy books are awesome. This one is great too. This one looks like they're envelopes. I should open it. This one's a coin envelope album. Normally, I just use a ring to do my coin envelopes because I buy them in bulk. But this is a cute little album. This is like 2.5 by 3.5. This is like the size of an ATC. So this is a really cool little mini album too. Still not done. Got a couple more left. I bought a bunch of these from Audrey at one time. She had an abundance of them, and I bought a ton of them, knowing that I would do a eventual class. And they're ring album. These were like $7. I know I bought them from Audrey for like $5 a piece, I think, but I bought like 6 of them from her. So this makes 7, which is great, because normally I make, there's usually like 6 people in class, and I'll have a sample album, and sometimes, you know, I have to improvise. But this is really cool because it's one of these rings that you pull apart, and it has all these pages, which is cool. And it gives you room to expand, you know, if we were going to make these chunky. But the other thing that's cool about this is I've taken these hearts out and traced them and put grommets in where the holes are. I've traced it onto canvas or watercolor paper or acrylic, and added more pages, taken some of these out and added some that are made out of cloth, canvas, and acrylics and transparencies, so that I can even make them out of, you know, chipboard, like cereal box, you know, to use up some of the things that we do have. But I love that. So that makes like the 7th album that I have. And then this is the board book. This is a May Road tab chipboard book, and these also go for around $7 or $8. And this one has tabs on it, And let me get this open. This is really cool. These books, I'm not a big fan of because of the way they're bound. They work, but you can't add a bunch of chunky stuff. You can put paper on these, but every time you add a sheet of paper, it might not look bad for the first couple pages, but the spine doesn't expand. So these are pretty good for flat work. But they are cool because they have tabs. This might make a good recipe book for me. Just a little, like, one of favorites. Oh, that's the chipboard. You know, where you can flip back and forth, have these tabs for certain favorite recipes. And then the nice thing about it is you can flip the book over and do it, again, the opposite way. So you could actually have 2 recipe books in one. Like maybe I do all one color theme style type of recipe this way, and then I flip it around and do a totally different color scheme, paper, type of recipe that way, like maybe beverages on one side and then desserts or something on the other, or salads. But I got 18 albums in this box. 18 for like 20 bucks, including shipping. So I want to say that this haul was probably one of the best ones that I've gotten on the scrapyard so far. Love the scrapyard, love the girls there. Everybody has great stuff to offer, and it's like a treasure trove. It's like 24-hour shopping for anything. Well, this is haul number 2, and I hope to have more to come. And thank you. Subscribe to my thing and on YouTube, and I'll have more videos coming up.